Hello everyone and welcome to the Duck Pond. For those new to the channel, what we do every single week is we spin a wheel to choose a game for the week, and at the end of the week we review said game that we played throughout the week on Twitch. This week's game ended up being Fran Bow. So let's delve into the mind and review and discuss the wonderful world of Fran Bow. So, going with the basic plot of the game, we will do. Basic plot is this little 10, 11-year-old girl, and you are in a mental hospital. You're in an asylum, pretty much. The other little kids, and your psychiatrist gives you medicine. He's trying to help you go with the whole thing of your parents' death, because your parents died. Chopped to bits, and trying to help you through it. All while you're like looking for your cat. Also known as Mr. Midnight, your friend, your only friend, your best friend. So you get this medicine, and it allows you to see another world. Another world is a bunch of messed up stuff. Always messed up. Always messed up. Now, way you go through that. So that's that funness. You end up using the pills and objects, but you end up getting an escape from the asylum, going through a sewer grate, talking with other things like a giant ant, a giant calls it a beetle pig. You go down a well, meet some twins who are connected. You find out about a guy named Edward, and like, I just want to combine us into this thing. You also find Mr. Midnight here. You find your Kit Kat. And as you finally see they're pretty much going to kill you to try to summon Edward. But you get out there after you defeat the twins using a corrupted potion. The darkness in them disappears. You leave. You're going to across this cliff to get back home. And you can figure things out. And go face demon. By the way, there's a big go face demon thing in this game that's trying to kill you and get back to the world of the House of Madness. Well, the officers the bridge you're on, like pretty much just a bunch of trees, twig thing make across the. Yeah, he breaks it, you fall. Your body is crushed. Like, not crushed, your body's broken. Your body is broken. But before you come to, because you still live, you are actually turned into a tree. You find out your mind pretty much wanted you to continue being Fran, so this world turned you into this tree. And then you go with the other people, and they help you go from just being a regular tree into like a humanoid-looking tree form. Talk to a Grand Wizard, find these objects, but do these tasks. Get to go back to the regular world dimension. No, you find out actually what's going on in this game is there's different layered dimensions on top of each other. Like your main world is the first dimension. When you take your pills, the second dimension. Its third dimension. There's a fourth dimension. I can't remember what they call that one. And then there's the fifth dimension, which is where Remor, the guy who's the goat thing that's trying to kill you, is. Good demon. Prince Darkness. Well, you leave and you get back, and then you meet Edward. And you find out Edward is actually your imaginary friend, but he wasn't. But since he's always been real, didn't mention he's not imaginary. He just would appear for you. He wants to take care of you. He helps you. You get back to your house. Go. The doctor but the psychiatrist was helping you. He takes you to the cemetery. He's like, here, we gotta find out who did this, who killed your parents, all this other stuff. Let's go. So he takes you there. And you end up saving, like digging up the grave where your parents are, and there's three graves. So there's your parent, your mom, your dad, and the third one there is a cat. But it's gonna be Mr. Midnight. It's not Mr. Midnight. It's just another cat. Remember shows up. You come to in a bed, change the bed. A young version of you comes in. She helps you escape the bed, and that starts the last chapter where your whole thing is you must awaken Mother Mabuka. And she'll tell you, like, oh yeah, you need to defeat Remmer and figure out this truth. And you do. And you find out your Aunt Grace, which is pretty much a horrible bitch and wants you dead. So, you die. You get shot. Technically, you're dying. Itward and this big, fluffy, flying creature called Palantris. Stone's Palantris brings you back to life after Itward shoves your hand off of pretty much cliff to death. Throws your grandfather, like not your grandfather, but this evil doctor, and they wipe the doctor who's been helping you. They wipe his mind. He just thinks that everything that he saw was a dream, but won't remember you at all. And you go to Ishtar, which is where the place where the third dimension where your tree, and that's where you are. That's where you go. That is from now on your world, and that's how the game ends. Now we go into gameplay on this game. Gameplay. Follow the directions. You'll click around the area because it's a point and click adventure. Left, right, up, down, all that fun stuff. You collect objects. You put it in a bag. You combine the objects together to create a different object to get to where you go. Use them on this place. You gotta use them. You get through all that. But yeah, you just go back and forth between the different map things over and over. It is a point and click adventure. Was the music? Nah, like I could go more into detail. Like the pills, like they said, the pills. What you do is you take the pills, and they let you see the second dimension. Where's the creepy shit? Where's the creepy shit? First time you play, you're like, oh god, what the fuck? But as you play the game, you become more and more used to it. That's really all there is for gameplay. There isn't much gameplay. Like eventually, at one point, you can play tic-tac-toe. You have to go between both dimensional things in the game to solve the puzzles in the game to beat the game. So for your Star Wars, you can change between all four seasons because apparently time seasons is stupid blah bullcrap, making this no sense. And with that, we go into how it aged. So this again came out. This is a game from 2015. It was released in 2015 on the PC. 2016 for mobile, like your phones, which I actually did look it up just before starting the stream. You can still buy it. It's like $2, something like that, $2. And then in just this year, it was ported over to Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation 4. Just this year. It was made by Kill Monday Games. It's an adventure puzzle game. And did the music for it age well? Enjoy it. It's not bad. It's pretty decent music. The graphics are... For a point-and-click adventure, it's what you would expect. Animations, again, it's a point-and-click adventure. The animations aren't going to be the greatest thing in the world. But it's what you would expect from a game like this. So I think going with the type of game it is, of it being a puzzle point-and-click adventure game, where you collect items to solve puzzles, I think it aged very well. Well enough. We'll say it aged well. We'll say it aged well enough. That I would suggest, in my final thoughts, that everyone actually goes and tries it. Just tries it once. Even if you want to make it through the first chapter. Just try it. Play it a little bit. It is a fun game. I think you'll enjoy it. And now on to what we do at the end of every episode, which is we go and we spin our wheel of games and choose the next game for the week. So, without further ado, spinning that wheel. Let me get a sound effect because it doesn't have a sound effect, so we can do spinning wheel sound effect. Spin. Find one. Alright, here we go. 13-second on the clock. It takes about that long to get it going. So here you go. Spin the wheel. And our game of the week is Destroy All Humans. So tune in with me this week on Twitch. Sorry, I jumped my words there. So that editor, if you're out there, I don't have an editor, but someone who can edit, delete that, whatever. I don't care. Hey, join me this week on Twitch at Senior Duckington as we play through Destroy All Humans. So, until next time, everyone, as always, have a good day, have a good night, and until the next video, keep it chill. Whack!